So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, a delicate chip through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, this is a great position. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ernest. Lahm. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Messi, very much a man of this moment. Yamal. He's got away. Nice control. Cross needs to be good. Buffon claims it. Safe hands. Still goalless. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Vieira. Ernest. Nicely weighted ball. And the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. And it's Seedorf. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. No outsmarting him this time. Ernest. Marcelo is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, it's played into the area.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Sepahan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Van Dijk is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Vieira. And it's Varane. It's Roberto Carlos. Messi. And it's Bellingham. Tries to pass it through. Lahm. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Hoeneß. Messi. Oh, good read. Marcelo. Elect chance! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Araujo. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, such a clever touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well read, and the danger is averted. He is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Mbappe! Goal! Arsenal! And there is your opener. So, a temporary halt to the action. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Arsenal just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department. Substitution in progress.
So off we go again.
Arsenal can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vieira. Rafael Varane. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. That's tidy. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Roberto Carlos. And he's there to clear it. Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham running with intent. Backward it goes. Looking for the run. Mbappe! Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And here's Eto'o. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And the ball's come loose here. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Roberto Carlos shapes to shoot! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
And it's Lam. Mbappe. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know.
Shot at goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Ibrahimovic.
Sepahan
Number
can
10,
now introduce the first of their
Mbappe.
substitutes.
Number 13.
So they have it all to
Messi.
do again.
Number 15.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both.
Eto'o!
Coming on the field, number 8, Gullit. Number 17, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 18, Johan
Arsenal
Cruyff.
have their second
Number
corner now.
24, Seedorf. Number 21, Hazard.
Roberto Carlos goes short. Roberto Carlos. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great challenge, time to perfection. Arsenal needed that, they really needed it. He's having a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Seedorf and Araujo. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Roberto Carlos. The ball is loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now, who's going to be first to this? Corner given. Sepahan have their third corner. Hazard with the short one.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Eto'o being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline. Sepahan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Doesn't quite get there. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Hazard receives it in a wide position. It's a goal kick. Arsenal moments now away from seeing this one out. Lahm, who does have an assist to his name. Not the most convincing of passes. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Hazard. Showing great feet there. That's very neat. Hazard. Roberto Carlos. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good read. And we're done. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Volunteers for each block, please report
Your
to the
reflections
staff room
then, Jim.
immediately.
Well, that's what you call a job well done.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Opts for safety. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Lahm. Roberto Carlos. Yamal. Knocks it into space. Yamal gets into a good position. That's good play. Has to go, and the shot! It's anyone's ball now. It's Bellingham. Tries to dink it through. And he's straight offside. Lahm running with intent. Seedorf ploughing through the middle. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Van Dijk. And it's Seedorf. Looking for the run. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's really well manoeuvred. Roberto Carlos. Seedorf. Mbappe with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Sepahan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And he's quick to return it. Vieira. Bellingham. And this is Ibrahimovic. Mbappe. Now Hoeneß. Vieira. And it's Ferdinand. Araujo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Nesta. To Lahm. Nesta. Araujo. Hoeneß receives it in a good position here. And it's Vieira. Messi. Mbappe. It's Roberto Carlos. Messi. And it's Roberto Carlos. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lahm is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira. Seedorf. And it's Vieira. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Ibrahimovic, and now the breakaway. Floated through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And the referee has blown for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Just a quick reminder today,
So
please
very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So we're off again.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. And it's Messi. Messi powering forward here. Now it's Mbappe. Seedorf. Could move up a gear here. Vieira. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bellingham. Roberto Carlos. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Quality ball. Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Messi. Here's Roberto Carlos. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
So what can they make of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Ibrahimovic, big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution on the field.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Ibrahimovic. Number 10. Mbappe.
Hazard plays it short.
Coming on the field. Number
That is
21.
lovely.
Hazard.
Rummenigge!
Number 8.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. That's going across goal. Brilliantly cut out. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Sepahan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Rummenigge. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Vieira. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. That's very neat. Bellingham. Well, played right into his path. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Leicester did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Thinks about the shot, and he shoots! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Very nicely done. And that's gone loose.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Azar. Rice. Out towards the flank. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Arsenal desperately searching for the winner here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
That is a brilliant interception. Marcelo, looking to be a menace in the final third. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Bellingham makes a dash for it. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives.
Number 15, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 18.
They've played it short.
Number
And here's
7,
Hazard.
Bale. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's Hazard! He lifts the roof! Has he won it? He just might have won it! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Sepahan now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
So that's it, it is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able
Just a
to
quick
add to the scoreline in the end.
An exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery number.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really get the
welcome to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. They're up and running, shot a goal! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
He can run onto that. Hoeneß, chance for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Sepahan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Vieira. He's in a great position here. Oh, important interception. He's in a good position here. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Distributed tidily. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Seedorf. Lahm. And it's Vieira. And this is Roberto Carlos. Looks across and plays it in. Ibrahimovic. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Great ball, and he's in here. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And it's lofted through here, and he's quick to return it. Now he's got space here. No, he's just misjudged that one. So what can they make of this? Can he get onto this? Messi.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. Ibrahimovic! That was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Roberto Carlos has created one goal already. Araujo. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Lovely, now shoots! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Mbappe. Gets into a good position. He has a look up. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, well played, well played. Sepahan do have a chance to counter here. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf out towards the flank. Now there's a fine ball. And Seedorf! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Vieira.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Hoeneß. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. Lahm receives it in a good position here. Oh, that was vital. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi. And it's Messi. It's Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mbappe! Goal! A goal at a really telling moment. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Yamal charging forward, the ball at it. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Please take this opportunity.
Oh, well, the
to pay a
pickings
visit to our
certainly
official
have been
store
rich in
where
this first
memorabilia
half.
from today's
Yeah, they're
match are
ahead,
now
Peter,
available.
but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Arsenal are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So we're off again. And they've switched it over to the other side. Seedorf. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Seedorf. And he's forced to go back. Ibrahimovic did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Roberto Carlos delivers. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played out wide. And Dijk gets it away. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Mbappe with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Ibrahimovic needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal. It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! A finish of true class! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And claimed it back swiftly. Hoeneß. Roberto Carlos, the man that is tenacity personified. Now Hoeneß. Oh, good spread. Lahm. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Vieira. And it's Seedorf. Hoeneß tries to pass it through. Can he spark a counter here? Messi. Hoeneß. Just about up to 75 minutes. Takes the shot! And that is quite wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Substitution on the field, number 15.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Yamal.
So now the difference is 3.
Number 11.
Tries to play it through.
Ibrahimovic.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Coming on the field, number 24.
That has been cut short.
Number 21.
It's a lovely, neat pass.
Number
Hazard.
8.
He's picked his way through.
18.
And beyond the defence.
Number 17. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Seedorf.
Substitution in progress.
Bullet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Bullet looking to receive it in space. Rice is onto this, and it's Vieira. Vieira! Rummenigge.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rice. And here's Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Rice with the short one. Marcelo tries a shot! Sepahan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, what a mistake! Araujo. Vieira. And it's Vieira.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Araujo. It's Hullet. And it's Cruyff. He's having a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rummenigge with the cross. And that's the keeper's ball. That's the end. Arsenal just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Ibrahimovic! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And he's had it nicked away. And the pass is intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Threads one in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. And he's being shifted off it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Bellingham simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Messi. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Bellingham, who is rarely short on confidence. And it's Seedorf. Hoeneß. Seedorf. Looking for the run.
Sepahan really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ibrahimovic. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Look at the space here. Seedorf!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Hoeneß plays it short. Oh, that's delightful. Hoeneß proves just a little bit too strong. It's Ibrahimovic! Goal! Arsenal!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham is the team's great visionary. Seedorf. That's Vieira. Roberto Carlos. And here's Mbappe. Van Dijk proves too strong, too smart. Bellingham. Good ball over the top. And this is Neymar. Corner then. Ibrahimovic with the short one. And this is Neymar. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now he's off and running. Vieira. Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. Knocks it into space. They're urging it. And the shot! Goal! They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nice looking ball. Mbappe finds himself offside. Araujo. Vieira. And it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to play it through. Hoeneß is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Just eases him off the ball. That's an imaginative pass. And that brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. There's the whistle then to start the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That pass has been well intercepted. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ernest. Vieira. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. And it's Roberto Carlos. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And that could set him on his way. And this is Messi. Great chance! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
After 58 minutes is number 13, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Substitution on the field, number 10, Mbappe.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though.
Eto'o! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal have their second corner now. They've played it short.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
It's a searching pass. Oh, good. Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Bellingham. Number 13, Messi. Coming on the field, number 24.
Hazard goes
Seedorf.
short.
Number 8, Gullit.
Hazard! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sepahan get their 4th corner. Hazard plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Quality ball. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! And how good was that? A finish of true class. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
After 70 minutes.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hazard. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's free, he has got space. Has to go back, he's having a hit! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Hazard. That has been cut short. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And here's Hazard. Bale, he's found some space. Chance, surely! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Arsenal leading now.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Bale goes short.
Sepahan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's found the way through. Neto is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run, and
Can he finish? And that has fair fizzed.
well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Bale with the short one.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any
There will be
risks.
5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Driving forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pull it. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Pullet might just make this. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Please take this
Schneider
opportunity to
picking
pay a
up the
visit
man
to
of
our
the match
official store,
award,
where
and no
memorabilia from
surprise
today's
there.
match are now available.
Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together.